Appreciate it. All right. Let's see what else they got cooking, bro. Let's see what's up. Right here. I think it's this one. I'm about to eat, man. My first meal of the day and my last meal of the day. It's 7:41 p.m. Blah, blah, blah.
If you hold XRP, don't mess this up. Opportunities like what we are seeing right now do not come very often. I'm going to explain my thought process right now, what I think is going on, and what you guys definitely need to be focusing on at this point in time, in my personal opinion. Okay, so with that being said, I want to share some words from the wise Alex Becker. Now, if you don't know who Alex Becker is, he's a multi-millionaire software developer and crypto investor. And well, this guy's done really good when it comes to cryptocurrency. And he shares a very important message that I think a lot of you guys need to hear. So I'm going to read this real quick so you guys can kind of understand the current. What he says is 95% of people will still lose money this bull run. Out of character, real talk, yes, this looks like the start of a bull. No, we haven't won. Most will still leave with losses or break even a few months from now. You shouldn't be euphoric. You shouldn't feel anything. If you want to walk away with big gains, you need to calmly, ice cold execute on your thesis with absolute peak clarity. That means peak health, peak focus, no distractions. You will not get this shot ever again in your life. This is the one time you'll see true adoption of this tech cause violent, unregulated, disgusting gains. After this, it's adopted, it becomes like stocks. If you bought or are buying, that's the easy part. You're going to have to pull the trigger and execute perfectly over the next few months. Most won't. They'll party, they'll get drunk on gains, they'll get cocky, they'll think that they're a genius, and then they'll lose it all, like they always do. This is crypto. Your gains come from others' losses. It's a blood-soaked arena with a 5% survival rate. He's very true, okay? Like, this is basically what crypto is in a nutshell. And Alex Becker does a great job of just basically telling us all how it really is. And, my first bull run, when I go back all the way to 2017, this was my experience, okay? Like, I got a lot of crypto at a very great price, and then that cryptocurrency skyrocketed, and I thought I was an absolute genius, and I just kept holding.
He's taking too long to get to XRP. Like, what's up? I wish I had like a skip to button or something like that. Let's see what else we got. We got all day, bro. If you only XRP watch them, let me go to where my main fucking videos are, my main subscriptions and shit.
Welcome back, everyone. Major news out there. We're seeing prices roll up again. Fat stacks are being made, and I hope you're celebrating. Hit that like button. You're with me, man. This is it. I love seeing it. We're seeing extensions of some major bought areas when it comes to the technicals. We're going to talk about that, but man, that just means good news. That means people are lining up their money. It's like Scrooge McDuck. You're out there, you're dipping in there, and he's the only one that could ever swim through that vault. You ever watch those cartoons back in the day? He dives in, everybody else whack, Well, hey, you got your little vault. It's starting to be created. You're starting to fill it up. That's called financial freedom. We are working our way towards it, and I hope you're having a good day with that. Now, I've been telling you this. What's the ultimate flex out there, folks? What is the ultimate flex when you are actually buying or selling a stock or anything like that? It is locking in a gain. And
investing XRP, buying today's price, do you think it's still worth it? And what price range would you consider not buying anymore? Would you be mad if you bought Bitcoin at $2? If you missed it at 50 cents and you bought it at $2, would you be mad? I don't think so. I don't think you'd be mad. I think you would be very happy. It had gone up 4x, but you still bought it and it still went up 50,000 times. I don't know that you're going to get quite that much return on XRP. Over the long term, I think you will. I think that XRP will be 6 and 7 digits a ways from now. Yeah. Okay, so it depends on how long you're going to hang out here. Okay, I would just position it that way. If you don't think you would have been mad buying Bitcoin at $2, then you're probably not going to be mad buying XRP at $2. Investing is 20,000 XRP enough to sit on? Absolutely. Yeah, if you're going to hang out for another 5 years, you're going to be extremely, extremely wealthy with 20,000 XRP, in my personal opinion. So if it's $10,000 a piece, you got $200 million. If you're earning 5% on $200 million per year, that's $10 million per year that you're going to be earning in passive income. And if you're living on 5 of that, living it up, enjoying your life, you're going to be wealthy for a long, long time. It's 20,000.
Here's my setup and sequence with everything.
The guy I was with didn't follow some of our rules. And in cave diving, it's kind of an unwritten fact that you only worry about you. I'm coming home. I'm staying alive. Joe, me and I were cave diving. If something were to happen, I'm not going in there to get you. So he tries to tie off, hits the roof of the cave, kicks his feet, spins, and now all of a sudden this line that's supposed to be tied off, which is our lifeline, is now wrapped around him. So I swim over to him and I try to help him unhook this line, and he goes into panic, and panic kills everybody involved. Everybody involved dies with panic, and that's something that I can't express enough. So he starts freaking out, hit the roof, spinning, and I just back out. Take about 4 or 5 big, strong steps back when I grab a hold of the main line. I see him there freaking and panicking, spinning and rolling around and getting all caught up in this line. This was the exit. I know where it is because I know where I am. There's the exit. He was making a jump to go down another tunnel. There he is. Now, what I just tell you about the rule that someone comes home, right? I broke the rule and I went in to get him. I said, God damn, so I let go of the line. And I go in to get him because his light is off now. As soon as I go into the sill, I lose everything, man. Lose my way, where I am, my up, my down. Now I'm panicking, freaking out more than any I've ever. Bang, hit my head on the ceiling. And I just close my eyes. I'm like, God damn it, cowboy, calm down, breathe. And I can't even see my hands in front of me. And to this day, I close my eyes and it gives me nightmares right now. Just thinking about it. I'm trying to think like, all right, where's our partner? Nowhere to be found. I make my way out of the silt. I find the main line, but I don't have the jump line to get out. I go back into the silt again. I find a hole and I'm like, is that the right way? Is that the one I want to go down? But all of a sudden, I'm swimming against the current. And I remember when I came into this cave, there was this very slow current, which is why the entire cave is now washed out from that point on, right? The current is taking out. So I'm like, you're swimming against the current, so you're going the wrong way. So I turn, swim back. I'm back on the main line again, right? I find the main line. So I do it again. I venture into the great unknown abyss, losing air. I'm sucking my tanks dry. Now I start thinking, what am I going to do? I'm not going to drown Joe. So we have a thing that's called a BC, and we carry it on our back. That's how you control your buoyancy when you're scuba diving, right? It probably holds 20 big, huge, strong breaths. So I fill that mother up, which throws me to the top of the cave. Boom. Now I got to get out of a cave upside down. When I run out of air, now I got to realize, how am I going to die? I have a notepad that you carry in your pocket to draw and write on. I'm thinking, what are you going to say? What's your letter going to be? You're writing a death letter. You're awake. You're a fighter. We figure this out. We don't find a way to quit, you bitch. This is a conversation I'm having with myself. You're going to write a letter to your kid and tell her, I'm sorry, daddy's not coming home. I'm crawling on the ceiling. I remember when I came in the big cave, and there's like a huge crack that runs along the top. Turn both my watches off now at this point because they're giving off light, and I kill my light. I said that crack's going to lead to the surface. I'm crawling on the ceiling, looking for this crack, and goddamn it, I found it.
Check out part 2 to find out what happened to the partner.
The guy
Max, just one quick one. One thing that stood out about me after the fight was your son. He came into the cage. He went right up to Dustin, shook his hand, gave him a hug. Very respectful, man.
Oh, yeah.
How important is it for you to raise your son just like that, to be super respectful within the sport?
Awesome. I think my son's a better person than me, to be honest. You know, he's a great human being. You know, at least the last time we saw him, he was crying. So I guess you got to get one back, at least hugging Dustin, not crying. Yeah, your dad's a champion, brother. Right, Rush? Okay. That's fine. He's good.
Max, just one quick one. One thing that stood out about me after the fight was
there is a funny Elon story. In 2012, I met Elon through a mutual friend. He said, hey, Elon wants to go to the Mayweather fight. I was working with Mayweather at the time. He said, can you get tickets? It was a Friday before the fight, like the day before. And I'm like, and Elon wasn't Elon yet, right? Like Elon was the guy known as the guy who just sold PayPal. Tesla was brand new, SpaceX. Yeah. So it wasn't like the Elon Musk of today. Like, so for good seats, you have to call. There is a funny Elon story. He's like, sure, I'll cancel my plane. We were supposed to fly out. We were at his own plane. He had just taken a bunch of his buddies. So he's like, is the plane big enough, you think? I didn't know what he meant by big enough. Like, I'm sure it's massive. It was like 9 a.m. I got there early. And it's 9 a.m. Bieber's nowhere to be found. And I'm calling him. His phone's off. So I called the security. I was like, where are you guys? Like 10 minutes away. I was like, how are you guys going to be 10 minutes away from like wheels up? Like, And I'm looking at Elon. I'm like apologizing. I look outside the window of the plane. And I see 3 SUVs pull up. I'm like, why does he have so many cars? Get out. Got like 12 friends with him. There's like maybe 2 or 3 seats left open because it was supposed to be Beaver plus 2. He's got like 12 friends. So I run out of the plane. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I thought you said this guy's loaded, man. I'm like, yes. I walk back in. Elon's like, everything okay? I was like, I'm so sorry, man. Like, he just brought a lot of people. He's like, oh, I have another plane at Burbank. Just give me 20 minutes. I'll get my other plane here. 20 minutes later, another plane lands. He puts all of Beaver's friends on the other plane. And it was like the most like gangster move.
Dude.
Like, oh, I'll get my other plane here in 20 minutes.
That's crazy.
What's the biggest comp you've received?
I mean, one casino gave me $1 million in cash one time.
Just for a comp?
Yeah.
You must have been earning.
Bro, they used to give me crazy things. They offered me a monkey that can serve champagne at one of my parties for free. They're just like, we got a monkey if you want it, you know? But it's an outsourced company. But anyway, at some point it gets goofy. You know, Las Vegas has a race team, car racing team. They go, do you want to drive last year's Las Vegas team race car on the Las Vegas Speedway track? I go, yeah. They go, cool. I go, what happens if I crash it? They go, we cover it. They go, we cover everything unless you injure yourself, you pay your own hospital bills. And they let us do anything we want. We both ended up crashing the race cars. No questions asked. I didn't have to sign anything.
Is that because you lost a bunch or is it
No,
because you
no.
won a bunch?
No, I was winning by me saying, yeah, give me a race car. They now got me into their.
Damn
There
it.
is a funny
Finger, dude.
What's the biggest?
And I've never been hit by somebody who have made me saying, damn, I'm going to lose my memory. And I can feel my brain shifting and hitting up against my skull.
Mike Tyson, baby. Mike Tyson. Hey, Mike Tyson. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And the last thing I remember saying was, man, if I get hit with too many more of these shots, I'm not going to remember anything. I checked out and everything. I had blood on the outer layer of my skull.
So Avondale Kurzidze, the man that called himself the White Mike Tyson.
Tell us what you are.
1-2. Then the 1-2 doesn't bring the right hand back to the on guard position.
Are you crazy, man?
I ain't crazy, man. I ain't crazy black man. It's a part of the Russian mafia, the Russian, between New York and Russian cartel, racketeering, it was a murder for hire. It's basically like an assassin. He was the casino hack. And I've never been hit by somebody.
It's crazy.
In your game's Baccarat, isn't it?
I made the most in Baccarat, yeah.
What's the rules there?
The best way I think to explain it is similar like blackjack. You place your money before any cards come out.
I walk up, I go 10 G's.
You 10 G's. Your options on where to put the 10 G's is either red or blue. And it's called banker player, but the term banker, a lot of people think means house. That's not what it means. It just means red and blue. Put your 10 G's on one of them. Then 2 cards come out for banker, 2 come out for player. When you put the cards together, let's say you have let's make it like this. A 10 is a 0, an 11 is a 1, a 12 is a 2, 13, 3, 14 is a 4, 15 is a 5. And the biggest you can get is a 19, because after 19 comes 20, 20 is a 0, 21's a 1. So using your 2 cards and the other 2 cards, closest to 9 wins. Then there's preset rules that will determine if a third card will or will not come out for either hand. That's not up to you. It's all dictated by exactly which 2 are here and which 2 are here. But basically, like blackjack, you get 2 cards, the other side gets 2 cards, closest to 9 wins.
So when they flip out the 2 cards, my 10 grand's on blue, let's say. I saw somebody one time say, let me see the first card.
Sure.
They flip it over and it's a 3 and they're like, oh, it's like, why is that a terrible thing?
It's not, well, 3 by itself is not terrible, but if they looked at, sometimes what you can do is look at one of the cards at a time. So you might look at the card.
How's that help? They're still the same cards.
Well, no matter how you, it's called sweating the cards. And no matter how you do it, the cards will always be the same.
And you can destroy them if you want.
You can destroy them, yeah. You can rip them up, you can throw them, whatever. The reality is, no matter how you sweat the cards will always be the same. But it's superstition and it's part of the sport. So for me, when I'm playing $250,000 a hand, I don't have time for all that nonsense.
So you're putting 250 on red or blue.
Right. As soon as they deal the cards, as soon as they hand them to me, like as they're still sliding across the felt, I snag them up and look at them. I got whatever I got. I just grab them and open your cards. Let me see. I either win or I lose. But when I play smaller, like I played last night, you know, I'm playing like anywhere from like 1,000 to 5,000 a hand. I go, let me just enjoy it. I'm here for entertainment. So they'll deal the cards and I'll do like a nice sweat. I'll sit with my buddy. I'll be like, you look at this one. Don't tell me what it is. I'll look at mine and then we'll guess with each other. I'll go, is yours big or small? He'll go medium. And I'll be like, oh, mine's medium. And if you have 2 medium cards, you have nuts or dust. You have the best possible hand or the worst possible.
You're trying to make a 9.
Yeah. And so we just have fun with it, you know, but it'll never change the outcome of the cards.
So 8 and the ace is 9.
That's the best hand you can get to 9.
So if they flip out, if you got 250 on red and you flip the cards over and it's an ace and an 8, you slap it down, you win.
Right away. Pay me my money, $250,000.
One to 1.
Yeah, correct.
And so how does the house win? Just you losing?
Yeah, you losing.
So what are the odds with that?
Almost 50-50. For conversational purposes, you can call it a 50-50 game. It's technically not 50-50, but it's as close as you'll get.
Is that why you play it?
The original reason that I started playing it, I was only playing blackjack, but you could only bet $5K a hand. And I'd fight with the casino all the time, let me bet. but they have no competition. So they're like, if you want to bet more, you have to put in this millions. And I go, that's a ridiculous balance. It's a liability. It doesn't sound right. Just let me bet 10,000 instead. And they would always say no. But my buddy said to me, he goes, if you play Baccarat, you can bet 10,000 without negotiating. And that's all I need to know is that I can bet more money.
In your games,
what is something most people don't know about home ownership?
That when cable face pulls. I thought that cable face pulls were trash.
Who said they were trash?
Fuck. Do you know how many people Barack Obama...
Just look at this clown.
Motherfucker! Stand the fuck up! Stand the fuck up!
Manel Cape walks around like the world owes him something. He slaps fighters during face-offs, and not even the ones he's set to fight. Random opponents, backstage tension, cheap shots for the cameras, all bark, no respect. He carries himself like a king among peasants, like no one in the division is even close to his level. But the cage tells the truth. And inside it, Cape was in for a rude awakening, because this time he wasn't up against someone willing to play along. This time across from him stood Kyoji Horiguchi, quiet, composed, and absolutely locked in. A former champion, a technician, a fighter who doesn't flinch when stared down. He'd seen dozens like Cape before, and he knew exactly how to dismantle one. From the very first minute, the difference was obvious. Cape came out with that same fake confidence, hands flying, footwork frantic. He tried to create chaos, but every wild swing was met with calm precision. Horiguchi wasn't chasing knockouts. He was solving a puzzle. And with every second, he got closer to finishing it. Cape's punches missed by a mile. He moved like a man, trying to convince himself he still had control. But the frustration started to show. You could see it in his eyes. He expected this to be easier. Then came the punishment. First knockdown, clean shot, Cape's legs buckle. He scrambles up, but the rhythm is gone. Second knockdown, timing, precision, the kind of strike that makes the crowd go quiet. And then came the end. After controlling the pace and mentally breaking Cape down, Horiguchi changed levels and shot for a takedown. Clean, clinical. In a flash, he transitioned into an arm triangle choke. Textbook technique, tight, unrelenting. Cape tapped fast. There was no escape, and more importantly, no doubt. Just look at this.
Still blooded him up though, he saw it, right?
Melt sales objection.
I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. Because if everybody like me, then I'm pussy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just...
XRP update last 24 hours. Today's date, July 21st, 2025, brought to you by Jace Principal. As of now, XRP is trading around $3.58, with a 24-hour high of $3.65 and a low of $3.41. Over the past day, XRP gained about 0.6 to 1.5%, outpacing Bitcoin and some other major altcoins as momentum shifted into alts. A major driver? The newly signed Genius Act, which bans interest-bearing stablecoins and boosts confidence in compliance-based tokens. This is funneling smart institutional flows into altcoins like XRP. Want to hear your thoughts? What's next for XRP? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Jace Principal for more crypto.
Jamie, pull that video up.
This streamer wanted to buy some food on the streets of Sri Lanka when a scammer approached him, and then got upset when his scam didn't work.
Is there a menu here? Huh? What do you want to put there? I have the price. What do you like the price you got? Let's get some coffee. Yeah. Yeah. You like? I don't know what it is. Yo, spicy or not spicy? I like spicy. Spicy. Okay. I like some spicy. How much is it? 1,800. Hey. Don't. Hey. How much is it? Oh wait, how much? 1.9. You just told him the price. Yeah, this is my boss. This is water. What do you want? You want that? No need. Don't eating here, okay? You don't ask me how much there, I might be, okay? Don't that. No need. I give you that. Not right. You go. Go. You go. What did I do? Go.
What do you think of this situation?
Jamie, pull that video up.
This streamer wanted to buy some...
How do you really get yourself to be in a place where you...
If you're bullish on other digital assets like HBAR and XLM, why do you only invest in XRP? So super bullish on those. I'm here for ROI. The ROI that XRP will provide, I'm highly confident that it will be the biggest ROI of anything in my lifetime. And it'll be the golden goose that lays the golden eggs. And so I will have more than enough liquidity and options on the other side of price appreciation for XRP to continue to invest in good things like HBAR, XLM, XDC, Avalanche, Ondo, another thing I look at pretty frequently. And that's where I'm I'm invested in XRP, and why that's the only thing I own, because I'm highly confident it is literally the largest opportunity of not only my lifetime, but the next 4 generations' lifetimes. You don't get this opportunity to front run banks and institutions for what is going to be the backbone of the financial system ever. Like, that doesn't happen. And the last time that it happened was gold. I'm excited about it. I know that it's going to set my family up, and I've literally built my entire business around success. If you're bullish on,
I have some pretty basic tips that I think a lot of people overlook. For example, one that I'm really big on is splitting 9s, unless it's against a dealer's 10. So you need an 18.55 for the law of large numbers to be an average win. You have to be above 18.55. So if you're with 9-9 and you have an 18, you're holding a losing hand. So you want to split and you want to double your chances of having 2 winning hands.
Any other blackjack tips?
Yeah, never take insurance. I double down every 11 I have. I double down all my 10s to a dealer's 9 and below, and I even double down a lot of my 9s to a dealer's 8 below, and it depends on the count of the deck.
Why does it depend on the count of the deck?
Well, if the count is going in a particular way and you're not likely to get a 10, but there's a decent chance that the dealer will, in which case you're just doubling down a losing hand. I have some pretty basic tips.
I want to show you the difference between...
And this is why you hold XRP. Dave Portnoy, a successful business owner and CEO of Barstool Sports, missed out on millions by selling his bag of XRP. Let's take a listen.
I'm getting ready to go to bed. And I can't lie to my people. I have a confession. I sold XRP when it went up to 240 because the guy who told me to buy it told me that I should sell it because he thought Circle would compete with him. He was unhappy with it. It's up 60% since I sold it, and I would have made millions, and I want to cry, and I don't own it anymore. Even though I was like the leader of the XRP army, I sold it. Good night.
Wow. Tough.
Man, he's already a millionaire, dude. What the fuck?
But if you want to see if you're a brave person, what they call the 4 o'clock in the morning courage, wait when things go completely to pieces, when things are the worst, when your very best deal falls apart and your rent is late and you're tired and you're sick and everybody is mad at you and your car doesn't work, then it's the person that picks themselves up and says, nothing is going to stop me. You know, the best quality in the world that you can develop is to develop the quality of being unstoppable. Develop the quality of being unstoppable. Say in yourself that no matter what life throws at me, it'll never stop me. No matter how rough it gets, I will never quit, and nothing will ever stop me. And believe me, if you decide to go for the goal in your life, you're going to get knocked down over and over and over and over again. But without those obstacles, no success is possible. Make the decision that you can be tired, you can be worn out, but nothing is ever going to stop you. Give it your best shot. It's the basis of self-esteem. But if you want to see if you're a...
They say a picture tells a...
I'm throwing a party. Want to hear something absolutely bananas?
Obama came out. I'm not a fan of his policies or anything whatsoever. I'm not a fan of him at all. But I will tell you this. He greeted and shook everyone's hand in that room. And there was a lot of people. He went to every single person. When we went to the hangar to offload the C-17s with all these caskets, he stood at a hand salute, a very crisp one, the whole time. We're sitting down because we're like exhausted. Our backs are killing us from the pain of just operating. And that dude did not move. He was just... As much as I don't agree with his policies and all that corruption I think that he's maybe involved in, he earned some respect from me on that day. I have to give that to him. I saw it with my own eyes. Obama came out. I'm not a fan of his policies or anything whatsoever.
I could care less what Bitcoin trades for, how it trades, why it trades, who trades it. If you're stupid enough to buy it, you'll pay the price for it one day. I've also told people that it can trade at $100,000 before it trades to zero. Who cares about Bitcoin? The world economy is so big. We move, JP Morgan is $6 trillion. We moved all this way, and Bitcoin in total is 50, all these currencies are $50 billion, maybe $1 billion trades a day. And the other thing I've always made of Bitcoin, governments, and this is not a technological statement, governments are going to crush it one day. Governments like to know where the money is, who has it, and what you're doing with it.
But you're gonna miss out, cause so listen, bro. That's JP Morgan, bro. You have a contract with XRP. You want to work with XRP? Shut your ass.
But so that's the plan for today. Kind of get in here, bust a lift out, and really see what they're all about. So, oh shit. Let me turn the camera up a little bit. So for those curious, yeah, you already know it. Yeah, Gymshark, and we got the freaking trifecta, right? 6-timer, or six-time Olympia champion. Remember this time? And then 6-plate deadlifter. Now, what's more impressive? That might depend on the individual.
Arguable.
Yeah.
I'm a 7-plate deadlifter. You're a 6-time Olympian.
I'm also a
back
7-plate
here is
deadlifter.
pretty powerful back here. Just saying.
All right.
But so that's the plan for today. Kind of.
Move back up. Oh, bitch. Move back up. I'll drop your fucking car. Drop it now. Drop it now. Back up and I'll drop your fucking car. Back up. Back up, my guy. Drop. Back up. Drop. Back up. Back up and I'll drop it. Now. Drop it now. Drop it now. Watch out, my guy. Drop it now. Drop it now. I got everything on camera, my guy. Drop it. You reach, I'm finna kill you. I ain't reaching, my guy. Drop it now. You see? Drop it now and pull it out. Drop it. Drop it now. Oh, fuck. Fuck. He just shot me, dude. Where you at? Where you at? He's following me. Where you at? Where you at? Billy. Billy. Hey, hold on a second. Hey, man. Hold on. Where you at? I'm at, hold on. Hey, tell me the street. I'm at Warren, W-A-R-R-E-N. W-A-R-E-N. All right. I'm on the way. Warren and what? All right, he just fucking shot me in my fucking leg. Warren and what, dude? Yo. Warren and what? All right. What street, Billy?
How many guns that nigga got?
Hey, I'm good. Let me call 911. He comes back up. All right. I unlock my motherfucking shit.
Hey, you have reached Memphis 911 emergency. All operators are.
Operators are what? Oh God! Don't
bring a friend.
What the fuck? You call 911 to put you on hold? Whatever state that was, man.
This is my boyfriend, so I actually don't need that. But thank you for offering.
Such a fucking fake.
Since you started using Rouge.
Do not hold XRP on exchanges. If it's on an exchange, get it to a cold wallet or institutional custody. Please listen to me and get your assets off of exchanges. Exchanges are like public restrooms. You get in there, you do your business, and get out. Okay? Cold wallets are where you should be holding your stuff, not warm wallets, not Atomic, not Exodus. Those have been hacked before too. Cold wallets or institutional custody. Zaman is a good option for XRP, along with Decent. Would be the two things that I would recommend. Do not hold XRP on exchanges. If it's on an exchange, what do you think about the hypothetical exit strategy for 20K XRP? What are you going to do with the money? You need to have an objective with the profits that you're taking. So don't just pick some arbitrary number where I'm going to exit and sell some for this much. Know what you're going to do with that money. I have how much ever credit card debt at 30% interest that I need to get paid off. At $10, I'm going to sell and be able to pay off that debt because I'm effectively going to make 30% on my money if I do it that way. That's a sharp way to do it. I'm going to take this much profit at this price, and I'm going to buy 3 car washes that print me $100,000 a month between them. Cool. Like those are the conversations that you should be having. Please have a plan for how you're going to allocate that capital. Know what you're going to do to mitigate the capital gains in case those don't go away on the crypto that you sold, whether that's long-term or short-term capital gains. Buy assets. Be an owner. Don't be an employee. Buy assets that pay for your liabilities. Again, the passive income, you want twice the passive income of your expenses every single month. And you could do that with XRP. That was the whole goal for me, is before it was just ROI on XRP. Like that's all you got. But now we have ways to generate returns, cash in your pocket quarterly on your XRP in a legitimate way, not like Munisy protocol that rugged everybody. Like this is done at the highest standard, regulated, institutional possible way that we can do it. But I think there's a lot of people out there that just spout these numbers, pick an arbitrary number and say this percentage at this number. Please don't do that. Please have an objective with the capital that you're taking or the profits that you're taking. Understand that the potential tax implications for that and have a way to be able to offset that by purchasing assets that cash flow to pay for your liabilities. What do you think about the
That was great advice, to be honest with you. That's the best advice anybody can give you whenever you do see a bunch of money. You know, like for example, me, everybody tells me, so when you get $1 million, you know, with XRP, you're gonna take out money? No, fuck no. I told them I have to at least have 1.5 million for me to be able to take out, excuse me, like I'd say $250,000. So it would be, I would take out $250,000 and I'd use that whole entire, almost damn near the whole $250,000 to put it into stock options. Because the stock options pay dividends every month. So there's a couple that my dad knows about that it's going to be basically, or we did the math, and I think it was like, fuck, I forgot. I can't remember the numbers right now, but there was one stock that was paying a certain percent. And when we do the math together, I remember I asked, okay, so how much would like $500,000 get me every month? And it was like $18,000 to $19,000 a month that you make just by investing $500,000 into that one stock. And if it trades higher, like let's say it was trading at a 6% or $6, whatever. And then like it goes up to trading at, a higher number, your dividends grow. So like the more money you put into it, the more money you make. But if you keep putting money into it and it keeps growing itself on the market, you make more money with that stock. So I would wait till I have $1.5 million, use $250,000 to invest just in one stock option, have that give me residual income that I can live off of. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, with stock options, like when you trade on stocks and stuff, you get charged. I think they raised it to 40%. I remember capital gains used to be 35%. I can't remember. So capital gains is when you make a lump sum, large amount of money. So there's a certain bracket that you fall into when you have stocks, that when you take out money from your stocks, the government takes 35 to 40%. It's crazy. So if you put $1 million from your crypto into the bank, only 750,000 or 700,000, I'm sorry, or 650,000 or 700,000 is what you actually be left with after taxes. And like evading those kind of taxes, that's shit right there that gets them mad. So, if you're making a lot of money, they want their big cut. They always say that, the rich don't get taxed and blah, blah. The rich have to find ways to use their businesses as leverage to not get taxed or to at least get tax write-offs, just because of the fact that when business owners invest in cryptocurrencies and other things like Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, and like just things that make them money digitally, like stocks on the market, dude, they charge them 35, 40%. So like the rich do get taxed, and just in ways that people don't understand. So, it's not about, they don't tax the rich. They don't tax the rich on their business and shit like that, on their car because they bought because of the fucking business they have. But bro, they still pay 35% of whatever money they're taking out of their portfolio. So people have to understand that shit, man. It's not all fun and games when you're a millionaire, dude. It's really not. So where will we at right now? 31 minutes. All right, let's cut this here, bro. It's too much. 30-minute videos. Now, come on, bro. You can find something to do.